In February of 2013, I opened my eyes up on the floor at the bottom of a staircase. I had been strangled, punched, choked, hit, and even stomped on. I had 2 small children, and I was afraid. I was afraid for my life and my children's life. I was so badly beaten that I had to be hospitalized. And it was then, while I was in the hospital, thinking about how I was going to keep my children safe and how I was going to keep myself safe, that I realized I couldn't do it alone. Within hours after being released from the hospital, with the help of my sister, we drove to the Family Justice Center. And for the first time when I walked in, I realized it wasn't a dream. It wasn't a nightmare. I actually was a victim. But it was also at that moment I realized, and I made a promise to myself and my children, that I wasn't going to be a victim. I was going to be a survivor. After suffering from any type of trauma, we go into a state of shock. And that's exactly where I found myself that day at the FJC, in a state of shock physically, mentally, and emotionally. I knew there was a long, hard legal process that I was going to face, and I didn't understand any of it. I didn't understand the paperwork, and it all looked like it was written in a foreign language. But the foundation helped me. They helped me not only that day, but for the next 6 months. The legal process can be tough, and they walked me through step by step. They even filled out the paperwork for me because I physically couldn't read and write it at the time. When I had to go to court, they came with me and represented me. Not just once or twice, but 5 times they came to court. They brought an advocate so that I felt emotionally supported. And even now, to this day, if I have a question regarding my case, they still help me. It's been almost 3 years since I was hospitalized. I've gone through a lot and I've made a lot of changes in my life, but it all began with the help of the foundation. My kids and I now live a very happy life. I feel safe, and more importantly, I'm empowered. Without the help of the foundation, I don't know if I could be in this place. I don't know if I would be. I know that I did the right thing. I know that I did what I needed to do in order to put myself in the place I am today. I broke the cycle of assault and domestic violence. With the help of the foundation, today, these 2 and I are survivors.